I think.
Fuck. Well, welcome to the stream, Missed One. Thank you for informing me. Yep, as I was saying, this one's starting early because I had we have one of those things that I usually have to start the stream late for, but I had a cancellation now. So now we're doing this one early, and then I will have to end around my normal starting time, but we will try to get you as much XCOM as I can before that happens. Because I do feel a little bit like I've been neglecting the people who signed up, subscribe to the channel to see XCOM specifically. So I'm getting you some bonus XCOM because I do not want to cancel any more. Now he needs 2 shots. There we go. I'm glad you showed up early to tell me there was no sound. I had to use OBS for something for work to record something.
It took me a while to report because the other Twitch stream I used for testing was apparently muted as well.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how many people don't. They stream and then they aren't careful about their audio. I mean, my audio sucked at first anyway, but I was trying. I just didn't know any better. Oh, that guy's still bleeding. Well, tell him to stop. There's a drone. Okay, that was lucky. That I probably should have been punished for that, but that's fine. Oh, there's one in there. Okay. This is going a lot better than I thought it would when I logged off last night. Okay. Well, it didn't occur to me that you were going to do that. Is he in the... No, he's not. Okay. So do we want him to take down this guy? That guy's got the scarier weapon, honestly. He's easier to kill. Now the drone. Honestly, it would be kind of cool if one of these guys could just... See, does this grass take 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, the grass takes more to use. So I'm going to have him get right up to the edge of the grass. Start taking... Why is it saying you can't hit him? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean no line of fire? What are you talking about? Because of the little wall? Okay, well. I guess that'll protect her. I guess. Maybe. Uh-huh. Oh, this guy woke up. Okay, this guy's in the grass. I'm just gonna have him shoot from where he is. Let's see, you can shoot from where you are as well. Yeah, we're really doing a number on the building behind him. I wish we had even just a single sniper. But we don't. We do not have one of those. So tell me about the agent profession thing. I saw that comment you left saying something about don't let its association with a bad mod taint the mechanic. What did you mean by that? Are you talking about X-Pirates?
If you're not a sniper, your weapons will miss.
It does seem that way sometimes. Of course, our snipers miss every shot as well, so... Uh-huh. Can the dog just eat the fucking thing?
I'd rather not discuss that.
Understandable. Go. The dog ate the drone. He thought it was a frisbee. I think there was another one in there, though. So let's get the dog in cover, because there is someone shooting from over here. Okay, we'll have you smoke. Where was the guy? Ah. There. There is the guy. Okay. That's fine. You guys can just Ooh, you need to heal up. How many do you need? 2. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Is that everybody? No. No, it's not. Martin Gutierrez. Santera Joaquin. This guy can just chill, honestly. I think he can just go back in the plane. I think he's done enough today. Okay, well, he tried. There was no viable way to get him out of the smoke, so. So, never mind. I also forget which one of these buildings had the sniper in it. Although he's not really a sniper, he's just a dude with a rifle. These guys are too far away to accomplish anything now. I guess he can look in the window. Where was that other drone? Or did we already get it? Because I'm going off my memories from last stream, which was a week ago. God damn. It always feels like last stream was always like yesterday, but no, it's a week ago. Although the one good thing is that because it is now early Q2, I am getting job interviews again, so that's good. The 2 interviews I had today went really well. It really is, you get nothing, 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 then suddenly everyone wants to fucking hire you. Like, where were you 6 months ago? I don't understand. Of course, all of these people may just suddenly disappear, but we'll see. Thank you for the follow, XILMI. Zealme. Appreciate the follow. Makes me think of, what's the name of that company? Xiaomi. With the robot vacuum that goes, intelligent cleaning robot activate. Oh, I sent everyone over to... Okay, well, I mean, that made sense at the time. But now it has fucked me. Oh, we're getting a lot of people watching on YouTube. I guess they came from the Rise of Zimbo clip. Oh, right, it's you. Sorry, I totally
I'm the
forgot.
author of Brutal AI, so when I saw someone streaming it, I had to follow. It's rare to see.
Yeah, it's a cool mod. Can you explain what your AI algorithm does and how it differs from the stock AI? I assume it's just... God damn it. Okay, someone pull him out of the smoke. So I am supposedly an AI engineer, although... Oh no. I'm really more, it's more like what I do as a quote-unquote AI engineer is more like tying different systems together and then feeding them all into ChatGPT so people can actually use them than developing... which setting? Developing
Which
stuff from
settings are you using for it? The default?
I believe it's all default. Let me see. We have... What do we have? Brutal AI on, obviously. We got neutral forces on. Explosives on turn 1, as much as I hate it. That is on. Pre-prime grenades is on. Avoid proximity, spread out. Optimization is off. Targeting behavior, that's default, I think. Aggressiveness is on inherent from unit aggression, and I have a submod that updates unit aggressions for XCOM files, all the new NPCs from XCOM files. Intelligence is inherent from unit, and then this is all auto combat settings. So someone needs to get that guy out of the smoke before he suffocates.
Intelligence. I think this was removed some time ago, so it's not the newest version.
You know what? It must be, yeah, because I haven't done any updates since I started this series, so yeah. Everything's 6 months out of date now. We were talking about how I should probably update XCOM files. I will... I gotta find time to actually do that, but I will try and make some time to get and build Brutal when I update the mod as well. But right now, to be honest, I'm barely treading water. Intelligence 6 just... The TTS is gonna go.
Ah. Okay, I see. What did Intelligence 6 do again? Can you hover it again? I don't remember it.
Intelligence 6 inherits the intelligence parameter from the unit's intelligence. And that was the default, I believe. Okay, that's everybody.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's possible that it was the default.
Yeah. Someone should also save this guy before he dies. No one... Oh, this might be the end of Superman, because I don't think we have an actual med kit anywhere. Maybe one on the plane. Turns out it doesn't take kryptonite, just smoke from a smoke grenade. If I remember right, smoke grenades actually have white phosphorus in them to make the... That's the source of the heat for the smoke. So this guy got blown away by a fucking drone. He's still standing, so... One more? Nah, I didn't think so. Now everyone... Why did I just blindly move everyone towards when I knew... I didn't think that would work. I don't know why I even tried that. We have Pippin. Oh, we have Omar. He can pop out and maybe help out with this. Honestly, should I take an aimed shot? I'm gonna go for it. I'm not gonna go for it. Fucker. Okay. There we go. That's gonna take a while to render. But yeah, there goes that drone. So I got lucky there. Should not have gotten away with that. I need to update it so that I can see how far along the process of generating the audio for the TTS messages is. Because I can't just be silent while it's generating. So what I really want to do is have it so that it only starts speaking once I've stopped, so it can't interrupt me. But that is a problem for the future. Yeah, you should probably get out of the smoke altogether. We'll just send him to the back of the plane. Oh, it's really taking its time. Hold on. Is it still going? Did it oh, it skipped that one. Right, because it's too long. Okay. Zilmi says, so the AI has operates with... It's a length limit, yeah.
Maybe it has a length limit.
The AI operates with assumed positions of your soldiers and uses this in their decision-making, which heavily depends on the selected aggressiveness. It will update the assumed position to the actual position if it sees someone, and to a new assumed position when it sees the tile it has assumed someone to be on, but sees there is no one. I see. So the assumed position is just, I guess it looks at the map and picks out good cover spots and assumes you're using them. And there goes Superman. Honestly, I can probably go auto at this point. I do notice, like, when I do stuff like go into auto mode, they will,
The first assumed positions are all the closest tile to them in your craft.
Oh. Yeah, you also see the issue. He didn't act as badly as melee enemies often do. But you can see he ran up to the guy and used the bark attack instead of the bite at first. 2 of us are fatally wounded in the mission. Which wouldn't necessarily be incorrect, except for the fact that the bark does no damage. I guess you just need to put in some special handling for... Oops, that does not do any damage. Oh, right, and this is a 6-month-old version. Yeah.
This may or may not be fixed in a more current version.
Right. Replace all the crap that we just lost. Yeah, lost 2 rookies. That's not ideal, but... which base was that?
The weighing of non-damaging attack types was altered at some point.
Ah, okay. Okay, got a convoy. I guess we can send the arrow. Did those missiles ever show up? No. We can put Goro on that, honestly. Do I have missiles incoming? Base information, transfers. Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, we can do this with just the chain gun for now, although we may lose the arrow doing this because I know there are fighters. Yep. We'll see. Not 100% certain how a CF-105 arrow is attacking just vans on the ground with just a chain gun. I mean, maybe that works. Oh, the vans on the ground are fucking up my fighter plane. What the hell? It looks like they can't catch up to the 105, so that's fine.
The most sophisticated or processing intensive thing the AI does is for the less aggressive settings. Then it actually evaluates cover.
Uh-huh. Interesting. So how does it decide between places to go? I assume there's just a heuristic based on just cover value, I assume. And then does it do any like long-term strategic thinking, or is it just moment to moment thinking a single turn at a time? See, do I want the... I think I still just want the medical drone. Because that is the only way to deal with... I mean, it's not the only way, but it's the only way I really use to deal with fire. What?
It uses the assumed or real positions of your soldiers, checks how far they can walk, and how many two they would have on the tile they reach.
Hmm. Why did it not read...
I don't know how it actually works, but it's conceivable that pilots don't produce corpses when shot down, which would be bad when using AI.
Yeah, I think
Quill me.
usually they just show up a couple weeks later. But I don't know. We'll put a different person in the arrow, that's fine. Okay, those are all fine. There we go. So the arrow might actually be useful for fighting fighters now. We'll give it, Goddamn, how many of those things do you need? In Naples, a major company CEO was assassinated. The victim had been receiving death threats, so extra protective measures were taken. What in the TTS, Cook? Oh,
Then
yeah,
it checks visibility from all these tiles to all tiles they could reach, and prefers the ones where you'd have the least two once you see them.
That's pretty clever.
Ideally, of course, it would prefer tiles from where you can't spot them at all.
Extra protective measures were taken, including bulletproofing all relevant facilities and vehicles. Nevertheless, the assassin succeeded by shooting a sniper rifle through a reinforced steel wall. This could only be accomplished with tritanium ammo, and the Council claims that the only likely source of such a weapon would be magma. In their opinion, we are indirectly responsible. So yeah, that cost us. But having the Council a little unhappy with us because we shared technology beats the hell out of losing the war because we don't have tritanium ammo on the market.
And between those, it chooses the one that is closest to your unit's assumed position on aggressiveness 1.
So we have 2 dogs. I don't actually want 2 dogs. That's fine. What do I have? Oh, the flying drone. Oh, we don't have a medical drone. Okay, well, we'll go with the flying one then. Cripes. Let's see. This is all fine.
So basically it wants to go to tiles where it can easily increase the vision to your units, while minimizing their own visibility. staying close to doors, peek out, and then hide inside again.
Right.
Their movement has 2 to 3 phases.
Strange humanoid sea creatures came from the sea and are attacking people. Only XCOM can save the day. We may want to take a non-lethal option. So we can maybe investigate.
The first is the search phase, the second is the attack phase, and the third is the hide phase.
Yeah, that's the most immediately visible change, is that they will leave cover, shoot at you, and then move back into cover. Whereas the stock AI never seems to do that. Was that all the gel we had? Yeah. Okay. I can give this guy a smoke at least. I don't think there's... It sounds like we're fighting melee enemies, so I'm not actually going to hand out smokes. You already have a taser, that's fine. Can you take a medibag? Yeah, you can. Can you take a medibag? Yes, you can. No, you can't? Never mind. Well, can you take it? I'd rather you have the spray. You need a gun. 77 strength. Holy shit. I'll give him the LMG, I guess. You don't have a spare mag for it, but that's fine.
If they already know, they can attack someone who is spotted by a friend of theirs. They, of course, don't have to search you first.
Yeah. Let's see, this guy could probably handle more stuff. Matvey, right. I remember him. There we go. We got Sapphire with her little laser gun. Can she pick stuff up? No. Alright. I guess we can hand out regular grenades while we're at it. Might come in handy, you never know. It'll give Cena at least some way to fight after he runs out of ammo. Got a battery, really.
Also, on aggressiveness is lower than 3. They won't go to spots from where they can't go back to cover.
Ah. Yeah, the other big thing you notice is that the low-level cultists in jungle missions, they just keep retreating deeper and deeper into the forest instead of coming at you. There we go. Okay.
The difference between aggressiveness 1 and 2 is what is considered cover. On 2, just not currently being seen is good enough, and on 1, they think 1 turn ahead.
Interesting. And then when you say thinking 1 turn ahead, it uses that heuristic you mentioned before, where it tries to maximize not being visible to spots that you would have to use if you were there. This guy's tough. I'm gonna trust in Shariq's melee skills. Or maybe I won't.
Jungle is a big problem because the game is inconsistent. Basically, you can't see the tiles, but you can see the units on them.
Huh.
But calculating unit visibility via voxels is way too expensive.
Right. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have done that, but we got away with it. These guys just won't die. That's the only lobster I see. Oh, I see a second lobster. Oh, they're coming from the beach, right? That makes sense. Well, if that's the case, we can just run towards the beach. Actually, I probably would like to take this guy... I want to take this guy, no. Oh yeah, I want to take this guy. Take him back to HQ. To interrogate. And possibly, you know, see how they taste with a little butter. If you were in an alien war, would you eat the enemy? Like, not out of desperation, but just to try?
And yes, the heuristic I mentioned before is what I meant with looking one turn ahead. That's why 1 is the much more intelligent setting than 2 or 3. No, I'm vegan.
Ah, well, that's fair. But wait. So, my understanding is the justification of veganism is like, hey, you know, animals don't deserve to be used. But these are, you know, enemy aliens who tried to kill you. Like, maybe they deserve to be eaten, you know? There's the old joke of, would you still be vegan if you knew how much of an asshole that chicken was? Okay, he came to us. These guys are fast. What the hell? I should have just had Cena just stand there, and he would have walked right up to him. Okay, you get away. Get out of the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Who has a kit? Does anyone have an actual kit? I realize I'm the one who was in charge of handing out kits. There we go. Alamardon to the rescue. Again. He got back up again. I get knocked down.
Well,
But I would get up again.
I guess you could make that point. If I kill them in self-defense, I could theoretically eat them. But I'd say I've developed quite a bit of disgust for flesh. So I'm not too eager to try, even if it's morally acceptable.
Ah. I suppose that's fair. Let's see. I don't know. This guy just won't stay down. Maybe we should just shoot him. Oh, and then we get... Right. Forgot about that whole thing. I don't want to get one of my guys killed trying to take this guy down. But I'm not 100% certain what else to do. Let's see. Sapphire, actually, because these are melee enemies, Sapphire can just head up into the air and be untouchable, can't she? And then miss.
I don't know all the wacky aliens in XCF. Maybe there's one like a walking banana or something.
Ah. Then that might work. There we go. Okay, down he goes. Now we have to heal him again because he's just too tough for his own good. Who has time? You have a little, but you don't have a kit. God damn. Okay, you drop your kit. Then you move away. Yes, okay. Then you pick up the kit. Fuck, that was the wrong place to go with the kit. Now we're hosed. Feral Lobster Man. That'd be a pretty good Twitter handle. Feral Lobster Man on x.com posted this message, calling me a stinky butthole. It's a very interesting point, Mr. Feral Lobster Man. You can hear it already. Yeah, these guys will not die. Which I can respect, but it is slightly obnoxious. God damn it. Why do I keep making the same mistakes? Sharik. Honestly, I think Sharik is pretty tired of this whole thing at this point, so he's just going to drop a little one of these. Little party favor there. There we go.
Is this on difficulty on top of playing with Bai?
No, it is on the second lowest difficulty. Because Missed One strongly recommended that I up the difficulty. He said, "Oh, this is going to be too easy later in later in the game." And I was like, and he said, "Oh, well, if you go to a higher difficulty, there'll be more enemies." I'm like, I don't want to deal with. Like, there's already too many enemies, it seems like, so I said, okay, well, I see this brutal AI mod. I would rather have, if I were going to try and make the game harder, I would rather have fewer enemies that are smarter than just more enemies, so that's what we ended up doing. Oh, he just took that right on the chin, did he? Okay. Well, they don't seem all that effective. They aren't really attacking. I mean, are we, like... I don't know. I haven't seen them try to hurt anybody. I guess they did try to hurt the dog, but the dog attacked them. I don't know. Maybe we're the assholes here. These people seem actually rather peaceful. Perhaps we should simply leave them alone. Although I don't think the council would like that. Okay, you stay down.
It's not just the count, their stats are also improved.
Yeah, I figure it's not just that, but... Oh my god. Okay, well he's down. I mean, maybe this is for the best.
So the question is this a bug in the mod, a bug in my AI, or actually intentional?
It could be any of them. The biggest thing I've seen, and again, this is a 6 months out of date version of the mod, the biggest thing I've seen is that melee enemies will run up to a target, take one step away, and then step back to the target and attack it again. And I guess that is the... Now that you've explained the process, it seems like that's the different phases coming into effect. It makes its attack... I figured it was something like that, where they make their attack, and then they try to go for cover, and then they realize they can attack again. So they attack again, and then they try to go for cover, realize they can attack again. And that'll happen 3 or 4 times for faster melee enemies. Wow. Holy cow. This guy just refuses to go down. Holy shit. We may need to... I guess we might need to get some tritanium minigun ammo. Mr. Lobster Man does not want to go down for his nap time. We can try barking at him just to upset them. Maybe they'll give up if we bark enough. Here's the other dog.
The one guy I've seen play XCF with brutal AI on Superhuman quit once he started doing Outpost.
Yeah. Hey, can you not shoot my guys as you try to blow away the apparently peaceful Lobster Man? Like, I don't think these guys are doing anything wrong. I think they're just nice people, and this is all a big misunderstanding. So we're going to take them back to base. Although I did see him pick something up. No, he didn't. He's just going to hang out. I think this is a problem with the... Not even a problem. This is the mod, because you can see they have no weapons. So I don't think these guys are actually set up. Okay, that was an attack. Oh no, that was my guys attacking.
This is definitely not intentional like what you describe. They should only go to cover when they are done attacking. It might be related to melee retaliation.
Yeah. Oh my god, these guys are worth money. I'm selling to them. Now we finally got our cannon rounds. Now we got our people. Let's actually sign them up for field duty here. There we go. Make sure everybody's set up in the gym as well.
The FTD. The lobsters have a melee attack. Maybe these ones don't. And then no weapons on top of that.
Giant rats have multiplied in the Novichok sewers, sparking all kinds of horror stories among the maintenance personnel. Such incidents tend to harm our image before the council. Now, we may have some problems at the end of the month. We need to start spamming cheap researches again to build our council points up. Oh, these guys are just sitting idle. That's not good. Okay, just start doing stupid researches. Like rocket launchers, sure. Baseball bats, fine. Smart pistols, that actually matters, but fine.
It's also possible your armor exceeds their damage value, but I think they should still attack. But then again, I don't know about this version.
Yeah. Flamethrower acquisition. You can keep looking into the... Oh, we should probably keep spamming. We can spam secret files. RPG launcher. Some of these I actually do want. Tritanium handcuffs, sure. As the joke goes, in Russia they sold 100,000 baseball bats and not a single ball. Apparently, local cultists of alien power aren't above using it either. It requires very little skill, but physical strength helps. Okay. Grenade launcher. Tritanium. 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 I don't know why I would want tritanium shotgun cells. That seems not super useful. Dossier, Anatoly Avdayev. Role, military engineer, affiliation, Red Dawn. A veteran operative of the Red Dawn and a former member of GRU Spetsnaz. Although formerly of low rank, he has personal connections to the Verkhushka, or the group in charge of the organization, and is a popular figure among Red Dawn soldiers. Okay. A very small UFO. We can send the arrow after that.
It seems unlikely, but if you still have that weird submod enabled, it could be caused by that as well.
Does the C hotkey exist in this version during missions?
Yeah. Yeah, to set the aggression, yeah. We do have that. Are these guys going to land at any point, or are they just going to screw around? They're going to land, okay. I'm not sure I should even send Osprey 4, because they always just immediately come back. I guess we gotta at least try. I could try giving them heavier weapons. Like, is there anything we can buy tritanium clips for now? No. Yeah, no. Unless we start handing out miniguns, although I don't think even the minigun would do all that much against a Gazer or a Muton. We'll see. Everyone's geared up. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that the UFOs would be hard to really get into, considering how much you get for capturing a UFO, but still. Where even is the thing? There it is.
In the other open source game I worked on, tritium is an armor type for spaceships.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just titanium with the letter R added to make it sound sci-fi-y. There was a time when aluminum was the futuristic sci-fi material. It wasn't even all that long ago.
Not in my misspelled message, as I found out when the AI voice read it.
Actually, you did spell it right. It's just that we have a LLM pass on every message to try and clean it up because we have had issues, and this is a less of a thing with the new engine, but we had issues where it would start producing hallucinations, where it would read your message and then it would just moan or add weird Chinese-sounding syllables to your message. And we found that what I think was happening is that when they trained it, we were using Koki XTTS. When they trained it, they used all the text samples they gave it were formal, properly written English, and that's not how people type in Twitch chat, so I added a call out to Cohere. Oh, fuck. Cohere Command R. Oh, that's goddamn bullshit right there.
No,
Yeah, you did misspell it.
it actually is misspelled. There's an N where a T is supposed to be.
Ah. But yeah, the Cohere Command R is supposed to just clean up your message to make it easier to read out.
Designated marksman rifles work well against armor.
Yeah.
You seem to have some tougher enemies this time.
Seems so. That's the other big thing I notice about Brutal is the explosive spam, the grenade sniping as we called it. Or occasionally the det pack sniping. But it does make things a lot more interesting, so... Well, where the fuck is this guy now? Fucking Schrodinger's alien. So yeah, now that we have people over in this direction, he doesn't want to come here because of that heuristic. Makes sense. So I assume he's, yeah, unless he's either in here or over here. But I don't want to just run up and get shot by him, so let's not advance quite so fast.
This is mostly due to the pre-prime option. They prime their explosives on turn 1, and then can just throw it for much less to later on. And if they don't get the chance, they explode.
Yeah, we've been caught by that quite a few times. Where they explode after they die.
Don't they prime it before turn 1?
I think they usually prime on turn 1 because they don't see us yet, so they don't have anything better to do. So they spend their time pre-priming their grenades. Imagine being the kind of guy who pulls the pin out of his grenade and sticks it back in his pocket. It's like, well, it'll make me a fraction of a second faster when it's time to throw it.
No, that is out of the scope of what the AI could do. They don't have a setup phase.
Yeah.
I see, thanks.
These guys may just immediately get killed again. Okay, good, he missed. Oh, that's where you were. Motherfucker. They really like their grenades. Okay. So we know he's in here. We're gonna use our psychic powers. It's like in High Fleet, your character canonically knows what happened in all the playthroughs that you reloaded from because he's a prophet. So we'll pretend that in XCOM Files we psionically know all the things and all the branches we didn't go down. Of course, you can't shoot through walls when you want to, only when you don't. But you can drop grenades on people. Never mind. Okay, well, who brought the minigun? You did, okay.
I never reloaded, and I also never beat the game with by enabled. I think those two things are correlated.
Yeah. Oh, there's two of them in here, and they are gazers. Who brought the grenade? The gas grenade, rather. It would be nice to give these guys a taste of their own medicine. No, we didn't bring it. I was thinking of a different team. Okay, well, you can mag dump into this guy. Or you can get parried. Or you could do that. Okay, let's try that one more time. So, bust through the wall. There we go.
Looks like a massive jump in difficulty here. Like they seem to not even flinch from being hit 5 times and have extremely deadly weapons.
Yeah, the gazers are some bullshit. Like, this kind of shit is why I didn't want to turn the fucking difficulty up. Yeah, like, what are you supposed to do? They just don't die.
Retreat.
Yeah. But then how am I supposed to, because I killed all the cults, how am I supposed to fund my operation if I just run away every time? Yeah, he took 2 full miniguns. I guess we just gotta leave. And I guess we gotta get the tritanium ammo for the minis. Okay, well, we'll get that right now. Or do I have to make that? I think I have to make that.
No idea. XCF is far too long for me to even consider playing a proper run.
Yeah. See, I don't... Ah, here we go. Well, that's all for the scout vehicle. Dog, tritanium gear. What is the smart shotgun? I don't know what that is. I guess I'll never... We'll never know. Is it something you buy? I don't know.
I never made it further than the van phase in my superhuman, Iron Man, brutal AI attempts.
Hmm. Yeah, my philosophy for this channel is to stream games that people wouldn't otherwise play on their own. So, XCOM Files on a low difficulty just to see it fits that that target pretty well. We can do more crap. Shotgun, tritanium, Napalm grenade. Ah, we got the Kitsune. Okay, which base has that? This one. Okay. So how does that work? Cannon, light missiles. Space available 15. So this is a transport. It's an all-in-one. Okay. So we'll get the... Do I want the Stingray or the heavy Stingray? I'm not actually sure. I guess I'll get one of each. We'll send one back. Small, very slow. Why do they like Australia so much?
I think I heard somewhere that a playthrough through XCF without takes like 30 days.
Yeah,
Real
honestly-
time. It's absolutely...
Cut you off. Yeah, honestly, that sounds like an underestimate. I think it's even more than that. Let's see, we could take the auto sniper. I mean, the tactical sniper rifle does 50. So that does 25. That does 30. It's really expensive, though. I don't know. We could also try giving them light cannons. Can we make tritanium ammo for...
Yeah, those 30 days could be for an experienced player who knows what he's aiming for and has the tech tree and all the important story events down.
Right, and probably not going through, you know, not doing things that aren't necessary to get to the final boss. I don't understand. Where did, I just did a bunch of tritanium research. But all I have are tritanium explosives and dog armor. I guess I can make some dog armor. Make one just for Zimbo. Okay, that guy landed. Let's go check it out so that we can immediately run away. Gas grenade manufacturing. That might actually be useful. Let's see. We got a life form. We'll send these newbies from Unicorn Hill.
I mean, the differences are massive. I think the speedrun record for the base game is less than 30 minutes, which is also very different from a normal person's playthrough.
I think the speedrun record for XCOM is actually something insane, like a couple minutes, if even that. You just run in, like, you kill time until an alien base shows up, and then you run in, give all your guys the electric sticks, and then you go beat up an alien leader, interrogate him. And then I think there's a couple more things you do, and then you go straight to the end mission. What was I looking for? Armor. Armored vest, buy 2 of them, buy like 4. Here's the Kitsune. Cannon. Okay, it'll only do the light missiles, so that's fine. And I guess we can also use this as a transport. We'll just load B-Team onto it. There we go. Let's see, can we get a dog on here? Let's we'll take. These are all really good guys. We'll take we may want to send some of our best guys to Australia.
I don't think it involves doing an alien base. You get the stuff from letting them attack your base and bringing their high-rank aliens you need to research right to your home.
Yeah, that's what they do. We'll take Lester and we'll replace him with a dog. We'll take Strelka. Of course, that means that now B-Team is kind of depopulated. I guess we could just get rid of this plane and replace it with a fighter when we get the MiGs. Although that means we have to equip the Kitsune, so let's just how do we swing this? I'll just take all the crap off the actually, hold on. Wait. Is there a way to save the... No. Okay, we'll just... I was hoping there was a way to just copy it all over, but I don't think that's possible. So we'll take all the crap off the Osprey for now.
With the 9 and 5.
It's too late now. Okay. We do have Tritanium minigun.
Inventory.
He actually said X clears inventory, but I'm not sure why that turned into something weird. We only have 15 people. Hold on. Oh, there's only 15.
I'd love to watch someone do a speedrun attempt for the base game with Bai.
Yeah. That might be neat. Okay, and equipment. Trauma packs for everybody. Spray for everybody as well. We'll get some spare sprays because some people can handle two. Flares, mag lights. Plenty of smokes. Plenty of flashbangs. Gas grenades, napalm, incendiary. Tritanium shrapnel charges. High explosives, dynamite, grenades. We'll start sending the chem thrower, I guess. MGL. Bam, bam, and bam, and bam, and bam. We may as well take the RPG. Black Ops LMG, Black Ops Assault LMG. We do have tritanium ammo for the LMG. We also have stoner LMGs. I guess we can take those. Miniguns. Tritanium ammo for those. I guess we'll start taking the light cannons too. And snipers.
Are you using local LLM and similar stuff for the voice generation?
The pre-processing step is using Cohere Command R, and I chose that because it is free. So for, I think it's like 10,000 requests an hour or maybe a minute. Anything under that is free with Cohere Command R. We don't need quite as many of these. We'll take, there we go. And then the generation itself, we used to use Koki XTTS, which is built on GPT-2. We switched to Zonos. And Zonos is a local model. So it is all running on my machine. Or not all of it. Command R isn't, but the TTS itself is. Now we don't need that many taser cannons. We'll just bring Man, my brain is melting. We'll bring 5. We will also bring taser pistols for fighting ghosts. And electric prods, because why not? Bring the glickies, just in case. And I think that is everything. Okay. Did we ever dispatch a team to deal with this? No. We'll send Osprey 5 then. Tritanium cuffs. Reinforced handcuffs for wow. I am unusually scrambled right now. I may need to take a little break. Reinforced handcuffs for binding particularly strong opponents. The stronger the detainee, the greater the chance that they will free themselves. Several handcuffs can be used for better security.
Inventory management looks quite hellish too in XEF, with pages upon pages of items.
Yeah. If the creature has no hands or is very strong, the handcuffs will not be put on. Okay, we should probably get in the habit of using handcuffs, although I never do. It's one more thing that it just isn't worth carrying around. At some point, we should really be... What am I thinking? Actually, I want to look into these ninja scrolls. We need more sources of tritanium. Always with the life forms. Okay. Craft. Do we have rookies? Yeah, we do. I do also want to send a dog. Because we need our dogs to gain experience. We'll send 4 people.
I think you didn't research them. They are breeding.
I will look into that in just a second. Okay. Let's see. Research. Yeah, I don't see it. If I look at my tech tree, if I look at my UFOpedia, okay, it's not in there. Is it under enemies? No. Field manual? Alien secrets? Hey. This wasn't here before. Okay. Well, I have infectors.
Nate should be available for research once you get infectors.
Yeah, I know I researched one of those. I wish there was a way to see the tech tree as a tree. Okay, these guys can probably just auto. I guess while I'm there, I can look up on Trigram Reactor they are breeding. XCOM Extended Mod Data Viewer. Man, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Motherfucker. Okay.
Maybe you can feed the files to an AI and ask it to generate one.
Actually, yeah, we did a project on that, doing a RAG system over just the wiki at first, although the plan was to feed the data files into it. It's funny, because at the time I'd done 4 interviews with this company. Those fuckers were going to pay me $170,000 a year. Every interview went great except the last one. And this guy, basically, he disqualified me because I don't want to go into details because it's a little doxy, but basically I did something the right way, and he said, no, you got to do the slick and shiny way. I said, no. This older technology has all the features that you're talking about integrated into it. He was like, no, you got to use the newest thing. And he fucking disqualified me, and I said, oh, man, maybe I'm wrong about how this stuff works. And so I did that stream, and it turned out I was right about everything. And the guy just disqualified me because he was stupid. But that's how it is. But yeah, we were going to try feeding the data that you can see on Trigram Reactor to a LLM. But let's try turning the aggression down. Is there a way to mass change the aggression? Try that with auto. And then they are breeding zombie report.
Unfortunately not, but good idea.
Well, that changed absolutely nothing, huh? Alright, maybe that guy's just destined to get eaten. Fuck him. Leads to message from Magma. We've done message from Magma. Or have we? I'm not sure. On behalf. Man, this isn't going so well. Yeah, I don't know. Zombie infector. Maybe we haven't. Zombie infector. It needs to be a live one. Maybe we've never gotten a live infector. I don't know. Huh. Well, I'll have to look into it after this mission. Alright, well, this isn't working. Some things you just gotta do by hand. Okay, where was that thing? It was in here. Shouldn't be doing this at knife. At knife? At night.
Their aggression is too low for them to dare going further.
Yeah. I kind of wish there was like an auto rollout button. Like, it would do autoplay only for one turn, and they aren't allowed to attack, if that makes any sense. And they all save, maybe, yeah, they all save TUs for one attack. Just to skip past the phase of, oh, gotta get everybody out of the plane. Okay, where are they gonna stand? I guess I'll, I gotta keep everybody dispersed so we don't get blown up next turn. It'll be cool to automate that. I don't know how difficult it would be to modify the planning engine to be able to reserve TUs. And then you have to have some way when you call input, communicate that that's what you're doing, but... And I forgot to give this person weapons or ammo, so they're just gonna hang out in the plane. That's fine. They're on a ride-along. There we go.
The auto thing was just for me to test. So the soldiers don't really have any capabilities that go beyond what the aliens also have.
Yeah. I don't know why they're exploring inside the plane. Oh, they're all... Okay. Let's not do that. I guess it's because their aggression is still low. Okay, where are these suckers? The thing is, it is really handy for these missions where you're just... Let's turn it up to 2 and see what they do. They're hiding, right, yeah.
They're not exploring inside the plane, they're hiding.
Right. It is handy for these little missions where you just gotta search around for where the fucking bugs are. See, they're all hiding again, okay. Turn it up to 3 then. Bugs. It's a bug hunt, man, a bug hunt. Actually, I think my energy may be flagging specifically because I have not eaten anything all day. Ugh. Yeah, but I just been dealing with, I did 2 job interviews today, and then I had to deal with the government. I just haven't had a single second to sit down and eat. Also, I tried to go to the grocery store. There's a super cheap poor people grocery store that opened up recently, and then that's cool because they have cheap eggs. It's like, oh man, I gotta go get some eggs. Drove all the way there and they were closed. They closed at 5, and it was 4:58. They felt like closing early, I guess. So yeah, no eggs for me.
I haven't had eggs since I was 11.
It's an interesting interpretation. You see why you get what you pay for with Cohere Command R.
What? That's not what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason Command R is free, because otherwise no one would use it. Okay, well, I can't accept losing a guy to a bug. Well, that's fine. Autoplay got us halfway there. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa. Trapped in Xeno's lair. Half again, and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa. Right. So there's only one way into this building. And this ain't it. But yeah, sometimes Command R will interpret things weirdly. I mean, that is a valid interpretation of what you said, because you said, haven't had eggs since like 11 years. You can interpret the typo as in 11 years or since I was 11 years old. So it makes sense. It is better than having the TTS just read, you say OMG and it, well, that one's not so bad, but sometimes it'll read things out and it makes no sense because people type in a different way than they talk. So if it's word for word reading out what you typed, a lot of times it doesn't make any sense. So we do have to have that pre-processing step. But once I have a job, we're going to switch it on to probably 3.5 Turbo, either that or one of the cheaper Claude models. And then that will be a lot smarter.
I would also expect it to spell abbreviations instead of reading them.
Yeah, it actually, it's actually, the LLM is instructed to expand abbreviations. So if you say OMG W2F BBQ.
Oh my god, what the fuck, barbecue?
It does that. Oh my god, what the fuck? Barbecue. So, I cannot get close to this doorway without getting chomped. Which is a problem because I need to enter the doorway to kill the bad guys.
But it probably doesn't know that by means brutal AI or XCF means XCOM file.
Well, the funny thing is it does now because you said it. The funny thing is it will now expand the AI and XCF because it's in context. Give it a second to think.
The funny thing is, it will now expand by an XCF.
Motherfucker. Back me up here, you fucking robot. Okay, well, it didn't do it, but it should. Once we switch to a better AI, it will be able to figure things like that out. On the Peripatia stream, the first one, someone came in here, it gave him Duke Nukem's voice. And he started saying, trying to say things like, talking in Mandarin.
It did spell XCF because it's non-pronounceable otherwise.
Yeah, I should probably tell it to... Because if I do... What happens if I expand out XCF and BAI? Does it read those correctly? Give it a second to think.
What happens if I expand out XCF and BAI? Does it read those correctly?
Yeah, so maybe I should go through and tell it, hey, if you don't know what an abbreviation stands for, just write it with spaces between each word, because otherwise it does try to read BAI as by. There we go. Motherfucker. I wish we had the ability to just blow up this fucking building. Nuke it from orbit, it's the only way to be sure.
Have you found a live bug?
We probably should be trying to capture these, huh? Yeah. I don't think we... Yeah, we don't have... Oh, we have taser pistols. I guess we can try. Well, we're not taking that one. Giant spider. I guess we can send this guy as well. Drop your rifle, pick up a pistol. Get as many mags for it as you can.
I'll go to bed now. It's 1:30 a.m. here.
Understandable. I really appreciate you coming out. I appreciate the follow. And I appreciate the mod while I'm at it. Okay, now they don't want to come out. They know we're out to get them. They know we're ready for them. So everyone line up and get ready to reaction fire. Oh, speaking of. Okay. Well, we're not doing that. Okay, stand slightly further away.
They were ready to die, but not to suffer the indignities of captivity.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, that makes sense. That's probably... I mean, they're just bugs, but... Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would... If I were about to be captured by an organization like XCOM, I'd take the easy way out, too. You ain't breaking me, motherfucker. There we go. I don't know where all these are coming from. We should probably save that one because it's special. Stealth spider. Sneaky beaky. Alright, now we're on a timer because we got to get out of here before those things wake up. Where the hell are they? Alright, Gotho got his chance for revenge.
Oh, it's spiders. I thought it was beetles.
Yeah. Didn't we already get beetles? Or am I... My smoking filtered crack.
These tend to be trickier.
Yeah. You're smoking filtered crack, you stupid son of a bitch. God damn it, he is just fated to die. And yeah, the thing just wakes right back up. Okay. This one's bullshit. Okay, that's actually not where I wanted to go back. Here we go. Find your way back. Ooh-hoo. Okay, we do have to save it, because I do want to capture it. It's just that saving it makes it immediately wake up again. So that's fine. We'll just park our guys with the tasers ready to get him when he does that. And we'll move these guys slightly closer over here. I wish they gave you, like, an injectable that you could just make people stay asleep with. Why? 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 Oh, well, it is a stealth spider. I guess I should have expected that. Should have figured it would be particularly sneaky. And the rest of these I can honestly just auto-move. Okay, well, never mind. There goes my well-planned ambush. This was supposed to be an easy mission for our rookies to gain experience. Okay, I think I'm going to give up on the whole capture thing. Just go auto and see what happens. Well, auto will make everyone move over aggressively, that's the thing. Well, I can always turn their aggression back down. Let's try it. God damn it. I feel kind of bad that this stream is going to be so many people's first impression. Because all the people coming from the clip. But, yeah, that's how it is. Alright, we may just... Honestly, let's grab the spider we got and then just leave.
It's a great stream, actually.
Yeah. I just worry that people are getting bored when I reload a whole bunch, or I don't have anything to say for a long stretch. But yeah, it's it'll all get edited down. And any point where I'm not being interesting just gets cut out. All killer, no filler. Actually, we should probably grab this spider. I don't know if he has enough health to run around, so maybe it'll take him a while to bleed out. So honestly, if we just grab 2 spiders and get out of here, that's kind of a win. We should have Pippin and Meatball try to cover our retreat because they have really good melee. Although they don't have particularly good melee, they are, despite being dogs, they are rookie dogs, so actually their skills probably suck. That's everybody. The one that's bleeding better not get back up. All right, that civilian wants to contribute. Congratulations, you have joined XCOM. Welcome to the program.
It's a good idea with the tranquilizer needles, but it would make the handcuffs even more useless.
Yeah. What I would do would be to make the handcuffs take up only one square.
Fucking rookie dogs are great at melee.
Oh. Yeah, make the handcuffs only take one square. Make them take, like, one weight. And then make the handcuff item, like, you can use it 3 times per handcuff. That would make it a little easier, because you can just have one guy. You don't have to give everyone a pair of handcuffs. It kind of obviates the, oh, here we go, more shit to carry factor. I wonder if anything special happens when you end the mission with a civilian in your plane. I'm sure it doesn't do anything. Be cool if it did. Actually, my voice box is starting to get tired, too. I don't know why this is happening again. Oh, did that thing die? Yeah, it did. Oh, I don't want it now, then. Fucking spiders. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna Control D, Control K. There we go. I guess we can research the giant spider. That's fine. Transfer it to Basilisk... Basilisk Site? Basilisk Site? Transfer. There we go. Buy another taser mag. There we go. I should have waited for day, but that's fine. Let's see. These guys all still have their sporting rifles and stuff. Which... what am I giving these guys? Just Black Ops rifles. Oh, I gave him the one that was empty. Or wait. What? Why does this van only have one Black Ops rifle? That's odd. Okay, well, we'll give the rest MP... Oh, that... okay, they already have them. Okay. Well, that's fine. This one's Scorpions. And, of course... I don't know why I thought that would work. We'll do it the hard way. Okay. There we go. We shouldn't be doing these at night. I should have waited for day. But I didn't. And now we pay the price. Actually, did I bring mag lights? We can at least have one. There, that'll help. And you can grab one too. It'll mess up his aim, though. I guess he can just throw it. Oh, there's one right there. Probably deal with him. Not enough time. Well, shoot, you could take a shot. Okay, there we go. It'll have to be a snapshot. And fuck. Yes, eat the civilian. There you go. Mmm, civilian. Tasty.
Item and offhand.
I know. But it still works, it's just a penalty. And, I mean, they can't hit anything without an item in the offhand anyway, so... You can also just do that. There we go. Now we can see and shoot. Never mind. And fuck. Okay. Is that everybody? Vasily can go once. I guess he can take an aim shot at this. Oh, he actually got him. All right. Well, all of a sudden, they don't want to come over here anymore. There we go. We're hitting our aimed shots now. That's cool. There we go. And now we have to look for the one last fucking scorpion. Oh, there he is. One of our guys picked up a sniper rifle for some reason. Alright, everyone else has decided to hide. So it's him alone against the Scorpion. Scorpion is running away. Understandably. He is way too close to that Scorpion. He is being eaten by the Scorpion. That's quite a few Scorpions. I thought we were almost done. Turns out we are not. Is he in melee? No, he's not. Okay, and that got the job done there. He is now out of ammo. That's why they ran back and grabbed different weapons, because they're out of ammo. That does make sense. The problem is that the sniper rifle really was not the correct choice of a weapon, so he is going to head back to the car and pick up an actual regular rifle. I can't believe he got that, but it didn't bring him down. Okay, you guys are going to help our friends after all. Okay, it's running away again. Yeah, they really don't want to be involved in this. I don't blame them. It honestly makes sense, given that it's just an animal. Like, it doesn't want to fight us. Okay. Now Elliot is too eepy to go anywhere. Uh-huh. He's an eepy little soldier. He is God's eepiest soldier. Being sent his most tiring battles. Okay. Why are these guys' aggression values all crazy? He went and picked up the... Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. That one's on me. Wait, no, it's not. Why did he go back and get the sniper again? I gave him a rifle with ammo. Is his accuracy really good? No. His accuracy is awful.
The mission is so boring that even the soldiers are falling asleep.
Apparently, yeah. He's like, man, I need a different weapon to make this interesting. Pick up your damn rifle and use it, asshole. He really is an idiot. If he goes back and gets that sniper again, I'm gonna smack him. And of course... Okay, now Vasile did it. No, that's not where I wanted to be. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if Ximi is going to come back and watch this this VOD, but the biggest problem I have with Brutal is, well, aside from some of the explosive shenanigans, but
That looked like the bugs were hiding in ambush.
yeah, I mean, they effectively were because they're melee enemies, so they won't come out to shoot. So unless they can melee you, they will seek a spot that you can't see. So this is excellent play from the AI in terms of winning. Like, this actually is optimal behavior from the NPC's perspective. It's just that it's really frustrating to play against. There they all are. And then that happens, yeah. So we'll try to get into a position where we can see them, but they don't have melee superiority over us. Of course, that one guy has no ammo in his gun, and he has no reload. So who does? Who has a Magamazine? Not you. But you do. And now you do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, did that lose the... No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Alright, we just need to be more careful. Just inch forward until they pop out and kill us all. There we go. I didn't equip my guys with any grenades. That was a mistake on my part. Let's see, can you get him with a snap? You got him. Right now, there's just one left. Snap him. Fuck. Okay. Can you... Oh, you can. Alright, got him. Oh, that... Okay. We're DKing that. There we go. I guess we'll keep the... I need blood plasma, but I also need money, so we'll sell those. Now we got our spider. We can research it if we want. There we go. Armored vest at Unicorn Hill.
What an epic siege roll.
Zombification in progress. A small hospital admitted a patient with unusual neurological symptoms. Laboratory testing results baffled the local medical staff, but we're fairly sure what it is, an early stage of zombification. We should ask with discretion by posing as medical... Okay. I think we may have to end it here because I am fucking melting. We'll get this one started at least. We can, I guess we'll be... we'll send A-Team. Assuming A-Team can actually... Yep. Oh no, it's just dogs and robots. So we'll take the dogs and robots off. Let's see. There we go. Oh. Gazers look like standing turtles and are indeed as sturdy as they appear. Their bulky, heavy armor grants formidable resistance against damage of any kind, particularly kinetic and plasma, but prevents them from running. Also, they're slow. Alien recreational programs. We have persuaded our alien captive to share some of his favorite recreational works, experienced by the alien entertainment. They are somewhat similar to films, but they have no actual plot, only psionic waves beamed directly into the brain to incite certain emotions, as well as basic images to enhance the experience. This alien particularly enjoys programs like, in very loose translation, blissful serenity, anticipation of reward, or excitement of hunting. In fact, it seems pretty addicted to this pastime. Okay. We can now research alien soldiers. We can research this bone. We'll put 8 into soldiers and 8 into medics, I guess. Oh, we also studied the medic. Muton. This humanoid creature is physically powerful and intelligent. They have a particular appetite for consuming raw flesh of any kind, which they need for sustenance, like Earth-based carnivores. They appear to rely on telepathic commands from a race known as Ethereals. Once separated from this telepathic link, their mental system appears to break down, and they die. The cybernetic implants are used to enhance their combat performance. They are clearly the foot soldiers for a higher intelligence. Okay, we have HMG tritanium. That's good. Let's see. Again, I want these guys to research... the Feral Lobster Man. All right, we're gonna clear things up and clear up that misunderstanding with the Lobster Man, because they appear to be peaceful. The Lobster Man are actually a noble and peaceful ancient race, but they came up and got confused. Why do I suddenly have 246 alien alloys? I thought we were running out. Whatever. Make like 40 of these. And then, what ammo does that go to?
Do you have an infector in prison?
Let's see, that would fall under the animal pen, wouldn't it? Not under that one. Oh, we got these. I guess, I don't know what to do with these. Can we research those? No. So why do we have them? Get out of here.
Sorry for pestering you about it,
No,
but I'd
yeah.
like you to explore that technology route.
Yeah, I understand.
And it's really good tech there, too.
Yeah. We got all kinds of aliens right here. Because this is Jaguar Lake. That's science, sickbay. These guys don't have a prison, right? Nor do these guys. So yeah, I guess there's no infectors. But I swear I researched the infector. I got a vampire knight corpse. Oh, we got wads of cash and money briefcases that we didn't sell.
You can check the prisoner in stores, I think. Should be just another item.
Okay. No all bases? I don't think we have any infectors. And we got zombie parasites, damaged zombie parasites. Yeah, we don't have one. I don't know.
Yeah, that settles it. Thanks.
No problem. Yeah, I didn't give these guys pistols. I even thought, oh man, I should go through and make sure we have pistols, and then didn't actually do it. Tell you what, let's just, okay, who has the best firing? We'll give him Natasha's rifle. Oh, Mustafa. Mustafa's here. And then we'll give the rest of these guys tasers, I guess. And we'll just do this just to see the start of the mission. I can give them gas grenades. Oh, those won't do anything, will they? What up with knockouts?
Try the flame glove?
Yeah, we could do that. Who has good PSI? You do. Kunwu. Oh,
It doesn't have snap, though.
Kunwu's an OG, if I remember. Right. I don't know why I talk like that. Okay, everyone else just gets taser. Oops, hold on. Wait a second. No, that's an empty one. Now we're out of tasers, so we'll take a dart gun, I guess. Okay, there we go. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, maybe they'll get him with all this gear. I don't know how we fit 16 people into that van. Why are there bikini ladies running around this hospital? I guess that, you know, that doesn't necessarily not make sense. And that guy's gonna punch the zombie. He's the hero of this movie. Is there only the one zombie?
Clapping of their shoes is spoiling the mood somewhat.
Yeah. I don't understand what the wind chimes are. Who's shooting? At what? What is happening? Ah.
It's psionics.
Yeah. Where is it now? Can't even find it. There it is. The civilians did more damage to each other than the zombies doing to them. Well, that was it. All right. Well, that was weird. All right. Well, we're going to call it here for tonight. I appreciate you all coming out. Let me just make sure to save. And we will look for a raid target. Let me look on my phone because I don't want to open up my main session so easily.
Thanks for the stream.
Yep. Let's see. Live channels. We got Fillion. That's about it looks like. We got Germa. It's either Fillion or Germa. Those are both big stream. Okay, is anyone else in? Someone else is in UFO defense. Let's do that. Okay. Twitch.tv. XCOM UFO defense. We got me. No thanks. And William Glenn 8. All right. Have fun with William Glenn 8.
One hit though, that's for sure.
I will see you all next time.
Hold on. An
Okay,
Oreo
that's
snack cake.
Ganell.
Yes, sir. Yummy, fluffy, soft baked. Yes, sir. I could have my cake and Oreo cookie.
Shut
too.
up.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Okay, that was not how you type his name. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, everybody have fun with William Glenn 8. And I will see you all next time.
Alright. Oh. Thank you for the raid, Robot Meats. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you again. Thank you, thank you. How was your stream? Might need to turn that one down a little bit, but how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Nice, nice. So where are you at in your playthrough? Is it going well? Still don't see the UFO. I don't think there's room for it here. Or here. I think it has to be over in this area. Hey, Missed One. Good to see you as well.